I am currently in the middle of a transition in my job. I am still doing a job that I know well and love, but I am also taking on a lot of new responsibilities, greatly expanding what my day-to-day looks like. As grateful as I am for this promotion and the trust that my employer has in me, it is forcing me to lean hardcore on God to provide the energy, the time, and the stamina to keep doing my job with excellence. In this past week's message from Pastor Jim, he read from the Old Testament book of Exodus about how God provided manna from heaven for the Israelites every single day for 40 years while they were wandering in the desert. This daily provision was what they needed to have their energy that they needed for their journey. It was just the reminder that I needed that God will provide the energy, time, and stamina that I need too. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I encourage you to go back and listen to the 4th installment of Pastor Jim's series called Same God to get the full context. But the point I want to get across to you is that God will provide. In my experience, the more I need help, the harder I lean on God. Just like the Israelites were in the desert for years with no way to get food, I am in a new position at my job with more responsibilities that I need to navigate. In both situations, we are going out into uncharted territory. And just like God provided enough food daily for all the Israelites, He will do the same for me. After all, we are in relationship with the same God who rained manna from the sky. The letter that the Apostle Paul wrote to the Philippians in the Bible assures us this. And this same God who takes care of me will supply all your needs from His glorious riches, which have been given to us in Christ Jesus. He is the same God today as He was then, providing for all of our needs. Now remember, this says needs and not wants. This does not mean that God is a genie in a bottle who will grant all of our wishes. But when it comes to our actual needs, we have to remember that God will provide and that we can trust Him fully. I encourage you to spend some time in the Bible today, maybe reading the full chapter of Philippians where that verse is found, and reflect on where you need God's provision today.